California, it's very depressing. We cry. I cried. The day after the election, my boyfriend and I sat there. Barack Obama, we wrote him big checks. We were ecstatic. We were crying in the streets the night before. And then the results from California came that very next morning. And we sat there the morning after the election in 2008, the morning after Barack Obama was elected, having the exact same conversation that we had in 2004, the morning after George Bush was reelected, or elected. We sat there going, how long are we going to put up with this shit? How long are we going to be the punching bags? How long are we going to wait before we have full civil equality? We could pick up and move to Vancouver. We could pick up and move to Europe. We have friends there. I have money. I can buy my way into fucking Canada. I can open a Tim Hortons franchise. Just let me in. And how sad is that? The day after the election, when everybody else is losing their minds, ecstatic, gays and lesbians all over the country, we're looking at what happened in California and thinking, feeling estranged from the nation, the same way we felt, all of us, liberals, progressives, felt estranged from liberals, progressive, and thinking people, felt estranged in 2004. We felt alienated. But the more I think about it, the more optimistic I am, not just because I read 538.com this week, but in 2000 in California, they passed an anti-gay marriage amendment, or an anti-marriage law, just a law, not an amendment to the state constitution. It was that law that in 2008, the California State Supreme Court overturned. In 2000, that law was on the ballot, and it passed. It was approved by California voters by 22 points. 22 points, oh my God. 2008, just 8 years later, that amendment was approved in California by 4 points. It's an 18-point drop in 8 years. We are winning. It's still a loss in California. It hurts. We were close. They know. The religious right knows. That's why they are so hot to amend constitutions. Because an amendment is harder to undo than a law, than anything else. And the reason they're so hot to do it is they want to take a snapshot of the bigotry that exists right now in this country, the animus against gays and lesbians, the fear that they've stoked over 20 years pretty successfully because it's slipping through their fingers, because they know the younger generation, you guys, don't buy it. Homophobia, like racism, is a pastime of the old and the ignorant. The ignorant are going to be with us always. The old folks,